The diplomatic wheels are still turning, even as Vladimir Putin's tanks are rolling closer to Kiev. Boris Johnson was on a tour of Eastern Europe to reassure NATO allies. But for all the talks he would have had with fellow leaders today, it was an emotional plea from a Ukrainian journalist at a press conference in Poland that cut straight to the point.
You're talking about more sanctions, Prime Minister, but Roman Abramovich is not sanctioned. He's in London. His children are not in the bombardments. His children are there in London. Putin's children are in Netherlands, in Germany, in mansions. Where are all these mansions seized? I don't see that. I see that my family members, that my team members are saying that we are crying. We don't have where to run.
I'm acutely conscious that there is not enough that we can do as the UK government to help in the way that you want.
The United Nations in Geneva was the centre for more diplomacy, but not the meeting that many had hoped for. The US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov were both due to be here, but neither came. Blinken stayed in the United States, and Sergei Lavrov said that because of the ban on Russian aircraft through European airspace, he was unable to travel. And so, in their absence, went any hope that the two men might meet in private and find some sort of breakthrough. Instead, the Russian foreign minister gave a televised address, and as he did, Western diplomats stood up and walked out. And the US Secretary of State, also speaking remotely, suggested Russia could be kicked out of the United Nations Human Rights Council.
Council members should stop using language implying that all sides bear equal responsibility for the unprovoked attack of one side. This isn't even-handed. It's wrong.
The British Foreign Secretary was there in person.
The blood is on Putin's hands, not just of innocent Ukrainians, but the men he has sent to die. He is violating international law, including the UN Charter and multiple commitments to peace and security.
On an official visit in the UK, Prince Charles spoke out in defence of democracy and open society.
We are seeing those same values under attack today in Ukraine in the most unconscionable way. In the stand we take here, we are in solidarity with all those who are resisting brutal aggression.
The Western unity has been strong and the sanctions tough. There is almost certainly more to come. But whilst it might have shocked President Putin, it hasn't stopped him. Alistair Bunkle, Sky News, Geneva.